getting played behind me. So many people here already having fun. And that's what it's all about today. So many people, so many backgrounds coming together, and we got some great guests coming down the pipeline today. While I have you, the event runs until 6 p.m. today, so while you're watching this at 1 o'clock in the afternoon up until 2 p.m., you'll have 4 more hours to come out here, shop some great vendors, be a part of the celebration, and you can hear it all around me. It is wonderful, it's beautiful, and it's a great day to be here at Killion Park. We're going to be talking to local vendors throughout the next hour. We're going to be talking to local organizers throughout the next hour, and then we're also going to be having a special conversation with United States Senator Tammy Duckworth, who's in attendance today to celebrate this wonderful day, Juneteenth, the 33rd Annual Juneteenth Celebration of Freedom event right here at James Killion Park. And just to paint a picture, if you haven't made your way up yet, this place is packed. There's so many people here. Right next to the stage is where they're having us sit today, and just to see the sights and sounds of it, feeling the love, feeling the praise to God that they're giving on a Saturday morning, and just seeing so many amazing vendors too. Everyone's having fun. Everyone's enjoying this, and now that means you, your family, you better get in that car and head on over to Killion Park. Plus, what I think's even better for all of you that are worried about heat today, let me fill you in on this. There's so much shade here. We didn't even do the tent today because of just all the traffic coming in and out, plus the shade already provided. It's so much fun. I can't wait for more of it, and you can hear this wonderful celebration taking place right in front of me. And we're going to have more for you in just a quick second. We always want to thank all of our sponsors when we put on these live events because they're the ones that make this possible. And the first one is Hainer Library. Hainer Library is a door. It's a door to unlock adventure, celebration, knowledge, and learning. And at Hainer Library, you get your Hainer Library card and you can unlock the door to all of it. As that song is just now ending, all of the applause is happening. You got to get your library card by going to RiverBender.com. You put your address in, but here's what you can unlock: the library of things, the seed library, the consumer's guides, the resources, everything that you could utilize to better yourself at your disposal with Hainer Library. You can learn more by going to RiverBender.com. And that's RiverBender.com. You can also hang out with Mary Cordes and I on the first and last Monday of each and every month with Beyond the Shelves. We're going to take a quick pause as Senator Tammy Duckworth makes her way to the stage, and Debbie Mendoza is leading her up to the podium here now. We'll take a quick break as we hear some of these amazing speeches. We'll have some conversations with the United States Senator and more throughout the next hour right here on RiverBender.com and Roku TV.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trunked. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Welcome to Evergreen Place, a community that embodies joyful living, independence, and financial freedom for seniors. If you're looking for a full day of activities or to relax in your apartment, we have you covered. Located on the Alton Memorial Campus. To know us is to love us. Experience the difference at Evergreen Place.
Your thoughts?
What? What? Who?
Her up to the podium here now. We'll take a quick break as we hear some of these amazing speeches. We'll have some conversations with the United States Senator and more throughout the next hour right here on RiverBender.com and Roku TV.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trunked. I've got a Lennox.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Lennox products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Welcome to Evergreen Place, a community that embodies joyful living, independence, and financial freedom for seniors. If you're looking for a full day of activities or to relax in your apartment, we have you covered. Located on the Alton Memorial Campus. To know us is to love us. Experience the difference at Evergreen Place.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you've worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
In the heart-pounding moments of the game, every move counts, just like in chiropractic care. Dr. Andrew Dykman of Rosewood Chiropractic champions this belief, supporting our teams in every drive and supporting his patients for nearly 20 years, offering affordable, compassionate, all-natural wellness care. Call 618-259-2676 or visit rosewoodchiropractic.com today. Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Major Tom, you've really made the grade, and the papers want to know whose shirts you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is
Welcome back to RiverBender.com. As we're out here for Juneteenth, I'm a little bit quiet right now because United States Senator Tammy Duckworth is still giving a very powerful speech on the holiday that is Juneteenth and how important it is to come out and be a part of this community. And right now, as the United States Senator is still speaking, we just have a great hour lined up for you as we're in the middle of this award ceremony. And just listen to all the great things coming down the pipeline as you can hear the crowd reacting to the United States Senator as she's wrapping up her speech. But throughout the day, we're going to have just a plethora of wonderful opportunities. At 12 o'clock in just a couple of minutes here, free Juneteenth Bucks giveaway, spoken words from Faye Taylor at 12:15. At 12:30, Crystal Officer, the CEO of the Beverly Farms organization. At 12:45, the Boys and Girls Club. At 1 p.m., Juneteenth Buck giveaway again. At 1:15, Specs and Stilettos line dance. At 1:30, Miles Jonathan Lacey. At 1:45, the Royal Blush Dance Company. At 2 o'clock, the Juneteenth Bucks giveaway yet again. At 2:30, a band, Songbird Ivy. And listen to this, more throughout the day. At 3:15, King Kiss performing dance, and then Songbird Ivy takes the stage again at 3:30. At 4:30, and all vendors raffle. At 4:45, retrieving of the colors from American Legion Post 345, and then the closing prayer will take place afterwards. But just so much coming down the pipeline today. There's so many people here, and that's what's really great about this ceremony, folks, is in this holiday in general here at Killion Park, is just seeing all the different organizations, all the different individuals that are coming together to really make this just such a special day. You know, the Juneteenth celebration at Killion Park has been going on for 33 years now, and just to see generation upon generation that was here for maybe the first celebration that continued. I'm seeing Mayor David Goins right in front of me, Alderman John Meehan right next to him, and then so many other dignitaries, Alderwoman Rosie Brown, Tiana Gipson, who's one of the MCs of the afternoon, Lee Barham's around here too, and then to see Debbie Mendoza and to see Tammy Duckworth, all these dignitaries here in Alton. That's great for the city to get so many politicians, so many leaders that are coming back into Alton, seeing the great work being done, seeing the camaraderie, seeing just the morale, and seeing how Alton celebrates Juneteenth is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. So just great to be here. And like I said, after we talk to United States Senator Tammy Duckworth for a couple of minutes about today, we'll talk a little bit about her speech and a tiny bit more. We're going to be talking to vendors like we do at these live shows. We'll pump it up a bit and we'll have some fun. But a big thank you to Lee Barham and to the Juneteenth Committee, who has allowed RiverBender.com to be out here tonight and or be out here this afternoon, and just a wonderful opportunity. So as we're welcoming you all in, you're watching this at 1 p.m., but this actually took place at we started taping at 11:30 today because we didn't have internet at Killion Park, but wanted to make sure we rushed back. We played it to get you motivated to come out here, be a part of this celebration. That is just so wonderful. Mayor David Goins is taking the stage now as he makes the proclamation for Juneteenth for the city of Alton. We'll pause here as the mayor gives his remarks and let him have his opportunity to proclaim Juneteenth here in the city of Alton. We'll take a quick pause here, but the fun starts right after this on Roku TV, RiverBender.com.
When I got in the car accident at the ER, they gave me a prescription of hydrocodone, and over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job, there's nothing holding me back anymore.
Dream Home Realty Center.
Hey Sherry, talk to me, Dream Team.
We've got showing.
Yo, what up? It's Mike Keith, the proud graduate of Lewis and Clark Community College. I got my start in broadcasting and now I work all over the country. I discovered my path in media, but I could have been an electrician. Or I could have been a nurse.
Maybe not.
We are Phillips 66 Wood River Refinery. We make the fuels that take us to work and our children to school. We make materials and energy products that allow us to stay connected to each other. We care about the quality and safety of our products because we care about the communities we share. Our employees live our values of safety, honor, and a commitment to act as good neighbors where we live and operate. We are Phillips 66. Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
My peace of mind, 'cause you make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. When my soul was in the
Welcome back to the Juneteenth Celebration of Freedom here at James Killion Park. CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com and on Roku TV as we're just awaiting Senator Tammy Duckworth as we have a few moments to have a conversation with the United States Senator. Such a wonderful opportunity for us here at RiverBender.com, and I want to thank Lee Barham and the Juneteenth organizers for making this all possible. Mayor David Goins, who is on stage and giving a wonderful speech, has just presented I believe, a proclamation to the senator. I don't think it was a key to the city, but a proclamation made to Senator Tammy Duckworth for her contributions in coming to Alton and helping make this day such a special one. And you can hear Mayor David Goins, who is still giving this wonderful proclamation for the Juneteenth holiday. And we were just talking as we went to break. As I told you, we're going to take a little bit to kind of get going on this just because of the ceremony still taking place. But we're going to be having conversations with the United States Senator. We're going to be having conversations with vendors. We're going to be having the same old live show that we've all come to love. And I just really am so glad to be out here. It's beautiful out here, even though the weather's a little bit warmer. We're underneath some shade today, and you can see it. It just looks great. It feels great out here, and just ready for another great 2 hours. We're going to be talking to some wonderful folks here in just a couple of seconds, and just awaiting to see when that opportunity is going to be and who we're going to be talking to first as Senator Duckworth is making her rounds now, and that's got to be one of the biggest ants I've ever seen in my life. But we're going to be having great conversations. We're going to be having great opportunities to go and really just be a part of the celebration today. So if you're just tuning in, Mayor David Goins still speaking and doing that proclamation. And then in just a few short seconds, we'll be talking to United States Senator Tammy Duckworth, along with some other dignitaries. We'll also be talking to vendors that are here today. You have until 6 p.m. today to go and be a part of the conversation, to be a part of the celebration, and just go celebrate all the wonderful vendors that are here. Celebrate it all. That happens all throughout the day until 6 p.m. And as Mayor David Goins is wrapping up his proclamation, and just so many people tuned in and engaged, it's great to see, everybody from every background and throughout the city, throughout the Riverbend coming in. You cannot find a parking spot right now, though, if you're coming to Juneteenth, and I'm just going to be a little bit honest about it. You better get here and find a spot and prepare to walk, as Mayor David Goins just concluded his proclamation for the Juneteenth holiday and receiving a little bit of an ovation there, and just a wonderful speech as he is presenting the proclamation to a member of the Juneteenth committee. Throughout the day, you're going to have live performances, bands, dance routines, so much more coming down the pipeline. Spoken word's going to happen as well, and then the opportunity to just come out and celebrate Alton today. There's so much great stuff happening, and I'm glad that you're here with me here, tuned in the afternoon. We're going to take a quick pause here as we get organized and we figure out who we're talking to first, as we just start our conversations and truly start the remote portion of the Juneteenth celebration. CJ Nasello, RiverBender.com. It's our daily show on Roku TV. While I have you, make sure you sign up for your daily email update, where you can join myself and 70,000 people that are in the know each and every day of the work week and on Saturdays with Around the Riverbend. We'll take a quick break. Daily show from James Killion Park. It's the Juneteenth Celebration of Freedom right here after this.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Riverbender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
If I had 2 dozen roses and an old bottle of wine, if I really could have hung the moon.
We are just awaiting here. We're James Killion Park, CJ Nasello for the Juneteenth celebration, as we are listening to Crystal Officer speak very eloquently about Juneteenth, and just more as this opening reception keeps continuing. And in just a few short minutes, the conversations continue with so many wonderful individuals, and I'm seeing, Alderwoman Elliott and so many wonderful folks, and it's just great to be here for RiverBender.com and see so many people coming together, so many local leaders, so many elected leaders too, just coming together and really celebrating today. This is the 33rd Annual Juneteenth Celebration of Freedom right here at James Killion Park. RiverBender would like to thank the Juneteenth Committee and Lee Barham for letting us be a part of it. But as we're waiting for the opening reception to kind of wind down here, the conversations start with local vendors as we promote all the vendors that are here as much as we can here in the next 30 minutes to 40 minutes. Hopefully that conversation with the United States Senator, and then with Lee Barham and some other wonderful guests. So we're just kind of getting set up here, and more conversation awaits you. But if you haven't made it up here yet, this runs until 6 p.m. You're going to be watching this right around 1:15, as we did a little bit of a tape delay because of the lack of internet connection here, but we wanted to make sure that we were a part of this event, and we're able to help really just raise awareness. You have until 6 p.m. with live music, dance routines, spoken word, and just wonderful opportunities to be a part of the community. A beautiful day, James Killion Park, so many shade trees to where you're never feeling overheated. And just the camaraderie here is just off the charts. We're going to have a lot of great conversations. I know I've been talking to you by myself for a little bit, but that's kind of how these live remotes work, especially on a big day like this with opening ceremonies, as we're just waiting for our conversations to start. So you stay there. I'll stay right over here on RiverBender.com and Roku TV. While I have you, are you looking for a fresh start on the road to recovery? A life free from addiction is possible, and it starts at Centerstone. Centerstone is a national leader in mental health and substance use disorder treatment for people of all ages. Now, with the commitment to delivering care that truly changes people's lives, Centerstone's dedicated clinicians use evidence-based practices in their treatment programs. That means the recovery care plan is developed for you on the latest science, not something that just handed down to you and said, I hope it works. This is something that is customized and tailor-made to fit your needs and what you need the most. You know, there's so many unknowns on the road to recovery. One thing you can know for sure is that Centerstone will be that constant guiding force for you on your recovery journey. Addiction can happen to anybody, but so can recovery. So start working towards your recovery today by visiting Centerstone online at recoverwithus.org. That's recoverwithus.org. Or you can call 1-877-HOPE-123. You can also hang out with Centerstone and myself on the first and last Wednesday of each and every month as we tackle this very, very important topic. We'll take a quick break. Daily Show live from James Killion Park as we celebrate the 33rd Annual Juneteenth Celebration of Freedom right here on RiverBender.com.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Lennox.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Lennox products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Welcome to Evergreen Place, a community that embodies joyful living, independence, and financial freedom for seniors. If you're looking for a full day of activities or to relax in your apartment, we have you covered. Located on the Alton Memorial Campus. To know us is to love us. Experience the difference at Evergreen Place.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you've worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
In the heart-pounding moments of the game, every move counts, just like in chiropractic care. Dr. Andrew Dykman of Rosewood Chiropractic champions this belief, supporting our teams in every drive and supporting his patients for nearly 20 years, offering affordable, compassionate, all-natural wellness care. Call 618-259-2676 or visit rosewoodchiropractic.com today. Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ. Welcome back, James Killion Park, the Juneteenth Celebration of Freedom, 33rd Annual, taking place as you're hearing some Tina Turner music, and we got Stephanie from Stephanie's Place right over here with me. Good morning, happy Saturday.
Well, good morning, and happy Saturday to you as well.
So it's been a while since we talked.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. I think it was a year ago.
Well, and I've always been a fan of what you do. And you and your husband both, to provide that space for a child, no matter what, to know, hey, you can call on us and you know that we're going to be there for you with a meal or just with some type of support. And that's what's so needed.
You know what? That is what's needed in our community. And we were just talking about how we're not going to be able to do the lunch program this summer because the SAC program, unfortunately, has closed. We couldn't find the right person to head it up, and so the person that was there, bless her heart, love her to death. She did it for 12 years, and that's a long time to have that kind of stress on you. But yes, Mrs. Adams, she did a great job. So hey, we're out there. What we're doing to kind of make up for something is once a month this summer we're going to have a place where we feed our children. This month on June 25th we're having Walking Taco Tuesday. So if you want to have some dinner, you don't want to cook dinner for the kids, bring them on out. We'll have plenty of tacos to go around and drinks, and you can hang out.
We were talking about this, but I wanted for the audience to hear it just directly from you. Why do you do this for the children in the community? Why is the reason? Because you're busy yourself.
Well, one reason is because we know it was God's plan. It had nothing to do with us. My husband and I are givers, and when God gives you something, you're supposed to share it. Yeah. And He's given us a lot. Our children are gone and grown. I said, so it was just us. He bought a lot. My neighbor, Miss April next door, said, what you gonna do, Mrs. Elliott? I said, what you think? She said, let's do something for the kids. And that was back in 2013. And so here we are today in 2024, and we're still doing some of the same things, and we've done bigger things. We've done, as a matter of fact, we just did out of school. Kids got out of school. We did a week where we served lunch. Yeah. And everybody and anybody that wanted to come could come. We do not care.
I love it.
Today we're here today selling fish sandwiches for our cause. Most of it comes out of our pocket, but we've been blessed to have people that donate.
Well, and let me ask you this. If someone's watching on a Saturday morning and they call Stephanie and say, Stephanie, here's $10,000 to keep up the program and keep going what SAC started, would you be able to take that money and do some good with it?
You know what? Yes, we would, because you know what? We have over 100 volunteers, and you know how we have volunteers because they have a red shirt.
Yep.
We have 100 volunteers. They would love to come and help. You know what? This is a great thing if we could do that. That would be wonderful.
And I'm serious because, and I've said this on the show numerous times, and everyone's heard me go on my soapbox on a lot of things, but this is the big one. Every child should have the right to a meal, clothing, anything that they need to have an excellent childhood. It's a right. It's not an opportunity. It should be given.
Exactly. It's a right. Every child should be able to go to bed at night and sleep on a full stomach.
Yes.
Wake up in the morning knowing they'll get breakfast. School is out, so school's not there this year to help and support them.
Yeah.
But somebody needs to do something. So if somebody wants to, we're welcome. If you have ideas, you want to partner up, let us know.
And
we'd love to share our place.
And what we'll do in the RiverBender article is we'll link everything. So that way, if someone catches it maybe a couple of days later, they're still holding out hope. You and I will pray for that $10,000 because it is important.
It's very important.
And Stephanie,
very important.
You know, throughout the last 11 years with Stephanie's Place and now throughout the other work you do, take me to days like today where you have so many people coming together, just celebrating and really just and really remembering what the holiday's about, number one, but also just to come out and be together and be that community today is just remarkable. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts is, one, it's great to see that we can all come together and do something on one accord.
Yeah.
And show love, because I've watched a lot of love. Everybody that's come, and we even came, you need some help to unload? You need some help here? Everybody wants to help everybody else because we're all in this together. If we don't come on one accord, how the Bible says if a house is divided, how is it going to come together? You can't divide a house.
No.
If the house is divided, what do you have?
Right.
You can't possibly anything happen. But if you show love, you show caring, you show compassion, if we can do that and help each other, this would be a whole lot of a better, bigger, and wonderful world.
Oh, it would be. You and I'd be a lot happier,
yes,
too.
We would. wouldn't we?
Well, and that's what I think's great about this. We were talking because I don't bring the big production studio today because, well, I was by myself, so we had to make it work.
You're doing great.
And so just, throwing this out, putting the camera up and saying, someone just come talk to me. Yeah, we don't look like CNN this afternoon, but we don't need to be because the message is there and what we're talking about is that important. So if you're watching, able to support Stephanie's Place and all the wonderful work that Stephanie and Joe do, we'll make sure to link you. But how long will you be here this afternoon selling sandwiches?
Until 5 o'clock selling fish sandwiches.
How much?
$10.
Ooh.
You get 2 pieces of fish. You get the pickles and the onions and the hot sauce and the tartar sauce.
Hot damn.
And they tell me that it's the best in the area. So
Hot damn,
come on out and give us a try.
That's better than Linton prices, you know?
I think so.
They always raise them over in that month. With that being said, is there anything coming down the pipeline? I know Walking Taco Tuesday's coming up.
Yes, it is. And then we are having our back to school, which will be August 10th. It's a Saturday. And people know that when we do our back to school, it's a big celebration. It is huge. There's always computers given away. People are always there to have fun. There's food, there's fun, there's fellowship. And then September, we're going to try something new. It's the first Friday in Saturday. The Riverbend Community Choir is going to come and we're going to do a little gospel fest. We're going to sell fish dinners that day. So it'll be that famous spaghetti and coleslaw that'll also be along with that fish. So it'll be a fish dinner. So if you get time, come on out. We'll start at 11 and the concert is from 6 to 7. So come on out and check us out.
That's incredible. Is there anything else we're forgetting about right now?
Oh, anything else we should forget about?
No.
Well, we always have Christmas.
Well, I was going to ask you that before you. It's funny. I said, right when I said, I'm like, wait a minute, Christmas. What's the most fun part of the year for you? Is it the summer activities or is it when you gear up to that rule? To me, I'm such a sentimental guy, Stephanie. The Italian in me comes out. I'm crying and blubbering for all December, But for you, is the December holiday, is the Christmas fun?
The Christmas spirit, because we always put up a Christmas tree from Anderson's tree. Joe finds the biggest one. And I'm talking about Joe, the owner, because his name is Joe. Joe Anderson and Rhonda, they find the biggest tree they can for us. And they charge us minimal because we are a 501c3.
Yep.
And we put that tree up. Joe's friend from Amarin, bless his heart, his name is Joe. He comes and helps us put the tree in the slot. They gave us electricity, so we light up a tree. We have Joe's famous chili, drinks, hot chocolate, and then Santa Claus always comes and gives out gifts. And then this last couple of years, we've been finding a family and we've been blessing the family with all the Christmas, from presents to the meal to everything. So that is the best part.
That's wonderful.
You know what?
And that's why I just love what you do, and I really mean that.
Well,
and
bless you.
Did you hear that little notion about a 501c3? That means your $10,000 tax-deductible donation?
Yes, it is.
And you're taken care of for the fiscal year. How about that? Killing two birds with one stone,
Exactly. Thank you so much.
No problem. We'll take a quick break from James Killion Park as we are a part of the 33rd Annual Juneteenth Celebration of Freedom, and we'll come back from Roku TV, RiverBender.com, right after this.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trunked. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Welcome to Evergreen Place, a community that embodies joyful living, independence, and financial freedom for seniors. If you're looking for a full day of activities or to relax in your apartment, we have you covered. Located on the Alton Memorial Campus. To know us is to love us. Experience the difference at Evergreen Place.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
In the heart-pounding moments of the game, every move counts, just like in chiropractic care. Dr. Andrew Dykman of Rosewood Chiropractic champions this belief, supporting our teams in every drive and supporting his patients for nearly 20 years, offering affordable, compassionate, all-natural wellness care. Call 618-259-2676 or visit rosewoodchiropractic.com today.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Welcome back, James Killion Park on this Saturday morning as we are watching a wonderful dance routine taking place. Alderman for the 5th Ward, John Meehan. How are you doing today, sir?
Good. It's a beautiful day.
Well, it is, and it's amazing. What a celebration. You're hearing the music behind me as we're just watching a wonderful routine. So many people coming together. What are your thoughts?
Well, actually, I've lived in Alton for 34 years. I've come by this celebration many times. This is the first one I've actually gone to, and I am very impressed. What a great showing of people. Lots of good food, lots of places to visit and friends to meet. Really a very beautiful day. Beautiful day.
Well, and honestly, I thought the same thing. What I think's really cool, too, is the fact of the matter that it's all these different organizations. It's not, just humanitarian. It's not just church groups. It's not just healthcare. It's the whole gamut coming down and just being a part of a great community day.
Yeah. It's a very colorful event, too. Lots of different colors.
Yeah, it is. And what I think's wonderful is, and I was going to ask you about this. We aren't going to be talking to Senator Duckworth. We had a little bit of a schedule. We were talking about that. We have to keep things running. And my appreciation, though, trying to make it happen. But what I think's cool is when you have a United States Senator coming down to Alton, you have, and regardless of how you feel politically,
right.
When you have someone of that magnitude, you have the governor constantly coming down. What does that mean for you in City Council? Because to me, that's exciting that folks are recognizing Alton for what it is, a wonderful, historic community, and maybe that helps us in the long run, too.
Yeah, well, as you said, Alton has such a rich history of history, And I think it's a wonderful thing, and it's something to be very, very proud of. And it was mentioned several times on the stage here, the importance of Alton and the whole process of freeing of the slaves. The authors of the 13th Amendment lived here right in town, Lyman Trumbull. And then the murder of Elijah Lovejoy in 1837. All these significant historic events that have happened here in Alton, a river town. I was doing some work recently, historical work, in 1830, which was a census year, the 4th census according to the Constitution by law. Alton had a population of 2,100 people. And I thought to myself, that's kind of interesting. The same year, Chicago, 1830, had a population of 300. 300.
Wow.
So the idea that Alton at one time had 7 times the population of Chicago is amazing. And that speaks well to the history of our town, and primarily because of the river.
Exactly. Well, and I wanted to ask you more about the 13th Amendment. I was in high school doing a dual credit class, and Carl Day was my teacher, and he told us about that 13th Amendment. He goes, you guys ever drive by St. Mary's and you see that beautiful White House that has those stairs that go up and they have an arc? He goes, that's the one who signed off on it.
Yeah.
And to me, why is that not just blown up on the registry somewhere?
Yeah.
One of the most important decisions. And a great thank you for bringing that up for our audience today, that I know half of you probably don't realize that, and just how important that is.
Right. And the history of our country is so rich.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying all our history is good history, but history does not lie. It's the reality of history.
Yeah.
And it needs to be taught that way. And it's a rich and wonderful history to see how our country has somehow, through a lot of grief and a lot of blood, has worked together to keep our country as one country. And it's a beautiful country.
It really is. And today, what are your favorite moments so far? As you've been out here for the last couple of hours yourself, take me through your favorite sights and sounds of the Juneteenth celebration of freedom.
Well, again, this is my first time attending. I was very tickled pink to sit with both Alderman Stephanie and Alderman Rosie, and then to have our picture taken with the state senator, our senator.
Yeah.
And I've had pictures taken with some famous people, but never a senator. And what a delightful lady she is. I have the deepest respect for her. You might not always agree with what she says, but she is a mother, she is a handicapped person, she is a good speaker, she's well educated, she's a veteran of the armed services.
Yes.
And what a splendid representative she tries to be for the great state of Illinois.
Well, and I'll say this until the cows come home. When you have individuals that are coming back and at least recognizing that you're a part of their state, their district, you're one of their constituents. We haven't seen that in a long, long time. So, until Governor Pritzker really coming down, and then to see Tammy Duckworth, the senator, coming down too, it's great to see Alton getting some attention again.
It's kind of interesting. There was someone here talking about the possibility of moving this event to another location, a little bigger. But I'm thinking to myself, my goodness, what a wonderful location. It's in the heart of the city. It's in a neighborhood. And right now, on a day like today, it's warm. It's not hot. But it would be hot if these trees were not here. And you have all these beautiful oak and maple trees here and shading the people and tents.
Yeah.
And it's it's like, was it Goldilocks? It's just right.
Yep.
It's just right.
So what's funny is, when I started the show, I said, guys, it's going to be hot today. But when you get here, you're going to feel all this, see all the shade trees. It's beautiful. I mean, I didn't put the tent up for a reason, because of just how wonderful it is. I mean, the way the park's laid out, the way everyone's kind of coming together, it's an amazing, amazing thing.
Yeah, so I'm kind of a tree hugger in a way, and it surprises me so often when people are so quick to cut down a magnificent tree. Now, of course, if it's sick or dying, that's something else. But trees are really a gift from God. It gives us both our oxygen and shades us and makes our homes cool. So keep those trees around your house.
Absolutely. And then you have until 6 p.m. This is going to be running from about 1 to 2 o'clock today, but the event goes until 6 p.m. where you can come out, be a part of this. They're giving away
Come down. Great food, great people, great attractions. Great day.
And I even saw a llama or an alpaca. I don't know what it was. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah,
no.
there was.
I saw Tina Turner here. Oh no, that was an impersonator. We had a Tina Turner impersonator here from Beverly Farms. How about that?
That's really cool. But yeah, I saw a llama and I thought, don't those things spit?
I guess so.
Have some fun today. The Juneteenth celebration goes on until 6 p.m. tonight. We hope to see you here throughout the day. We'll take a quick break. Alderman John Meehan, thank you so much for stopping by and seeing me.
Thank you.
We'll come right back from this right on RiverBender.com and Roku TV.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
I just got a new air conditioner. top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trunked. I've got a Lennox.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Lennox products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Welcome to Evergreen Place, a community that embodies joyful living, independence, and financial freedom for seniors. If you're looking for a full day of activities or to relax in your apartment, we have you covered. Located on the Alton Memorial Campus. To know us is to love us. Experience the difference at Evergreen Place.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
In the heart-pounding moments of the game, every move counts, just like in chiropractic care. Dr. Andrew Dykman of Rosewood Chiropractic champions this belief, supporting our teams in every drive and supporting his patients for nearly 20 years, offering affordable, compassionate, all-natural wellness care. Call 618-259-2676 or visit rosewoodchiropractic.com today.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Don't mind us. We just have a wonderful conversation getting ready to start that kind of came out of nowhere. Joining us now, Alderwoman for the 4th Ward, Rosie Brown. How are we doing today?
I am doing wonderful, thank you.
And then we also have the founder of the Juneteenth Celebration of Freedom here in Alton, Joyce Elliott. How are we doing today?
Doing wonderful.
So let me do this real quick, adapt on the fly, and let's pull this in a little bit tighter because that music's getting a little bit louder. But let's really talk about this. You know, Miss Elliott, how did you start the event? How did this all come together 33 years ago?
Actually, I was at a conference in Texas, and I was at a conference in Texas, NAACP National Convention, and I believe it was the year of 1986. I can't remember the year now, but anyhow, I was there, and I was at the Brown Convention Center and saw a newspaper, and the headline was Juneteenth. I said, "What the heck is Juneteenth?" And and I began to read the article, and I'm like, this sounds interesting. So when I began to terrified. They're talking about my heritage. I'm like, wow, nobody taught me this. I said, so let me do a little research. And I did. I told the children. I had taken about 8 kids with me to Texas. And I told the children about it. And I said, you know what? We're missing out on something. And so they had actually had the celebration the month before, but these papers were still lying around because it was in July that we were there. And so anyhow, we came back and talked about it, researched it. And so I turned around, I said, you know what? We need to do this in Alton. Yep. And so I did. We got a little thing going with the youth council. And so we decided to try it out, have it one in the backyard. And it went so well, and everybody said, we ought to do this. So I wrote to the city council and asked for permission to have it here at Salute Park. And we've been having it here ever since. We've had, first the city was involved, and then after the city, we was able to get the county involved. After the county, I was able to get the state involved. And I'm seriously, and I'm like, oh my gosh, just so many things, just developed over the years. And I can't leave out people who were instrumental, such as Josephine Beckwith, Reverend Bruce, and a few others that could help me, Mrs. Monroe, Grace Monroe, people who encouraged me, said, you can do it, I was that quiet person, but I'm not the quiet person, So, but anyhow, that's how, and then I took it to the NAACP branch, and I asked them what they'd like to do it, and I didn't get the support that I needed there. Okay. So the kids, the youth council, and we kept it going. Yes, we kept it going.
No way, what a story.
Youth council.
Not to pull it away real quick, but to hear that, number one, that shows you at home that if you believe in something, to keep on knocking on doors because you're going to accomplish it, number one. Number two, the youth council stepping up to really elevate this and to keep it going, that's got to be one of the most amazing feelings.
Rosie was a part.
I was going to say,
she was a part of the youth council.
This lady goes way back. I came through the ranks. I came up the steps and not the elevator because I listened to people like Mrs. Joyce Elliott.
What a story! Hold on here. This is taped live, so let me get this closer to you so we can hear you, Rosie. So, how long have you known Miss Joyce, and so you were a part of the youth council?
Yes. I've been a part of this community, born and raised here. I've been knowing Mrs. Joyce Elliott ever since I was probably 4 years old. All my life, and I just thank God that she has been in my life, her among many mentors in our city. And to me, Juneteenth is a day of awareness.
Yes.
Awareness.
Yes. I totally agree with you on that.
Yes.
And can I say something, not to patronize both of you, but you turned a day of awareness into a day of community celebration too. And that's amazing to me.
It is. People look forward to this. They come from near and far. I believe this is the biggest Juneteenth celebration in our city, in our community, and 25-30-mile radius.
It's the biggest in the state so far.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this because over the years I have traveled. I passed the torch in 2012 so that I could go about Illinois and see what was happening as far as Juneteenth was concerned. I've even been to Iowa to check theirs out, Arkansas to check theirs out. And we have the largest in the state of Illinois as far as Juneteenth. But see, this is minor compared to what Juneteenth, how it grew. Because we started out with the backyard, then we had the park, And then we started doing a 3-day celebration, and then we had a week-long celebration, and then we had to cut it back, eventually because of the people who were involved in it became so, kind of like out of touch and spreading in their communities. So people came here to see what Juneteenth was all about so that they could go back home and start Juneteenth there too. So yes, so Madison, Venice, and Granite City are part of the Juneteenth celebration, and East St. Louis from Alton Juneteenth. Yes. So I've gone to these communities and helped them to get theirs started too. So
I am not going to lie to you. This is the coolest conversation I've had in a few months, because this is living history, walking history. And Rosie, Alderwoman Brown, let me ask you this as we keep this conversation going. A young Rosie Brown, 33 years ago, okay, would you expect to see generation upon generation, number one, stepping up and keeping Juneteenth celebration going, but seeing yourself in a leadership role here? This is a full circle moment that I think is, thank you for letting me be a part of this conversation. This is wonderful.
I just want to say to God be the glory, to my parents who have just built in me, given me the tools that I need to make it to be a true person, a give back person, a service person. And I just want to say I love the city of Alton, and I'm so proud that this is hosted in my ward, the 4th ward, every year. And the people come out, they feel good, they feel relaxed. Everything is just flowing really, really good today.
And now before,
one thing I didn't tell you, and she didn't mention either. See, it takes a village to raise a child. I lived next door to her, quote, grandparents, who were very instrumental in my life, and that was at the age of 10, they moved next door to me. And so they were very instrumental, impacting. I met her mother back then, way before Rosie was thought about. And so her mom was like a big sister. The grandparents were like grandparents. And we just pass it on from one generation to the next. But I want to say this, her involvement with the NAACP during the time of my involvement with the NAACP, we were able to learn a lot of things by attending the conferences that gave us that education to keep us to moving forward, growing consistently and bringing it back to our community to share with others to make things happen. And you have to be persistent. Yes. A lot of people say, no, it will never be done. You can't do this, you can't do that. But I say with God, all things are possible.
Now look at him.
It's ironic. I am now president of our Alton branch of the NAACP.
But I was her youth council advisor for the NAACP and for the state of Illinois. Yes.
Well, all I know is this. Before I say goodbye to you, we had to share a story. We were talking. She goes, Nasello, Uncle, what about Pete Nasello? He was an alderman at one point in time. We'll just leave it at that,
Yeah, but Pete was good. We had our little run-ins, but we always remained friends.
That's wonderful. Thank you guys so much for the few minutes. And come out to Juneteenth, Killion Park. A quick
close without acknowledging some others now. I did say it. But Barham has been a part of it with the exception of the first 2 years. He's been there 31 years. So, I applaud him. He's another person that they said, oh, he can't do this, he can't do that. But look what he's gotten. The park is named after James Killion.
That's right.
So all these people were instrumental in all of our lives. So we're thankful to God for what they've done to lead us in the direction of which we have been able to accomplish. So our vote. Thank you.
I love it. We'll take a quick break from James Killion Park, the 33rd annual Juneteenth Celebration of Freedom continues, and we'll be talking to Lee Barham right after this on RiverBender.com and Roku TV.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trunked. I've got a Lennox.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Lennox products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Welcome to Evergreen Place, a community that embodies joyful living, independence, and financial freedom for seniors. If you're looking for a full day of activities or to relax in your apartment, we have you covered. Located on the Alton Memorial Campus. To know us is to love us. Experience the difference at Evergreen Place.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you've worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
In the heart-pounding moments of the game, every move counts, just like in chiropractic care. Dr. Andrew Dykman of Rosewood Chiropractic champions this belief, supporting our teams in every drive and supporting his patients for nearly 20 years, offering affordable, compassionate, all-natural wellness care. Call 618-259-2676 or visit rosewoodchiropractic.com today.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Even if they say you're wrong,
Welcome back. Welcome back. Daily show hitting you from James Killion Park as we are a part of the 33rd Annual Juneteenth Celebration of Freedom. And you know, I'm going to be honest here. I have never once asked for your first name. I just am used to calling you Granny. Oh. Well, Granny, I think it's appropriate for me to ask. I've never asked you what your first name is.
It's Sheila Curry.
Sheila Curry.
And I say my name is Sheila Curry, a.k.a. Granny.
And, Sheila, being a part of today, seeing all the individuals coming in and just being a part of it, all these different parts of Alton coming together for this celebration, what are your thoughts just right off the bat?
It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
And, recently I'd be remiss not to ask about how everything's going since that driver went through the front door of your establishment, a staple in the community, and I meant that when I talked to you during the break. You are a staple, and the legacy that you guys have, especially yourself right there in College Avenue, how has everything gone since that just disastrous day?
It's going good. I don't own the building, so Dale Newdecker owns the building. And I have insurance and state farm too. I went through my inventory, so my inventory's been cleared. I'm open. I do the whole Lewis and Clark nursing program. So everything is going good. New semester getting ready to start.
Well, and that means that all of you can stop on in and get your uniforms taken care of again too, and keep supporting. And when did you open up Granny's uniforms?
We're in our 13th year. It'll be 14 years.
Wow.
Yeah, 13 years we've been here.
Now I got to ask you the obvious question. Has it just been a blink of an eye? You close your eyes and 14 years later, here you are?
Yeah. Time goes so fast.
Well, and now take me through just some of the things you've been able to experience today. Do you have a booth set up, or are you just walking around and showing support?
I have a booth set up. My store is in Upper Alton, which is Pie Town. Yep. I have Pie Town t-shirts with the 314 on there with the whole equation. I'm selling those, and I'm also selling Juneteenth shirts.
And for the folks that have never come up to this celebration, and if you haven't, you're missing out just to see everything coming together. But what's your big takeaway, maybe to any individual that's not made it up to Killion Park in the last 33 years, about just today and some of the takeaways that you can give them to pull them out and get them in a part of it?
Well, I have to confess, this is my first.
No way!
Yeah. My plans is to be back next year.
Is it? Yeah. Well, and as we're going forward, with Granny's now getting back to normal and getting all the inventory taken care of and the doors being open, is there any thoughts of going forward? Are you planning on being around for another 14 years in Upper Alton?
Well, I'll be 78 in September.
No, you won't.
Yes,
I'm not patronizing. You look great for 78.
Thank you. My son is my right arm, and he'll probably carry it on. I have 7 grand. I'm having my 11th great grand. Somewhere along the line, Granny will go on.
That's just wonderful. And if while you're here today, I highly encourage you. Where's your booth located so they know where to see you?
It's right where Fred's Towing.
Oh yeah, it's right over here on the corner. Go right near Fred's Towing on that area, and you'll see Granny set up somewhere around there. You'll see Sheila, and make sure you stop by, get the Pie Town or the Juneteenth shirt. And thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. I love everything you do. You're seriously a legacy of our community with Granny's, and just keep up the great work. We'll take a quick break, but we aren't going anywhere. The guy sitting to the right of Granny and Sheila is Lee Barham, and we're going to be having a quick chat right after this on RiverBender.com, Roku TV.
I got in a car accident at the ER. They gave me a prescription of hydrocodone, and over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job, there's nothing holding me back anymore.
Dream Home Realty Center.
Hey, Sherry.
Talk to me, Dream Team.
We've got Joey.
Yo, what up? It's Mike Keith, the proud graduate of Lewis and Clark Community College. I got my start in broadcasting and now I work all over the country. I discovered my path in media, but I could have been an electrician. Or I could have been a nurse.
Maybe not.
We are Phillips 66 Wood River Refinery. We make the fuels that take us to work and our children to school. We make materials and energy products that allow us to stay connected to each other. We care about the quality and safety of our products because we care about the communities we share. Our employees live our values of safety, honor, and a commitment to act as good neighbors where we live and operate. We are Phillips 66.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Well, it's all right, even if they say you're wrong.
Don't mind us. Lee Barham, how are we doing today, ma'am?
I'm doing fabulous.
Let me just say something real quick. You have done the whole entire crew has done just a wonderful job, yourself included, everyone coming together. This is huge. I mean, and I'd be remiss not to say this is my first real experience being involved. And Lee, thank you so much, because just to talk to so many wonderful individuals, vendors to dignitaries to just community leaders like Granny and company, and it's just been a great day. And for you, what are your thoughts?
I'm glad that it's coming together, and as a coordinator, I'm looking and say, well, we could have squeezed another 20 people, 20 more organizations in here.
How long does it take to put something like this on? Because this is not just a yard sale. I mean, this is a shaboozy of an event.
We take the summer off, and we start in October in earnest, so it takes about 9 months.
And now today we had United States Senator Tammy Duckworth here. When you have someone of that magnitude coming into Alton, I mean, for the folks at home, regardless of how you feel politically, when you have a leader that's in the United States Senate that's coming into town, you're putting Alton on the map. What are your thoughts?
I think that put a spotlight on Alton. Yep. Because when I looked at her and she looked out there amongst the crowd, you can see, like, I didn't waste my time.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't waste my time.
Exactly. And, you know, whenever you have more eyes on Alton like that, when you have more eyes on downstate Illinois, that's when you see real progress in the long term. And that's what's really cool about that.
Correct. Because she looked out here, she's seen people, but also she's seen her constituents. She said, these are possible voters for me. And what can I do to help further this along? Because when, you know, I can understand if she went to an event, maybe had 100, 200 people, and she like, well,
let's get out of here.
She looking like, wow. And everybody, she was well greeted. That's all I can say. She was very well greeted.
Well, let me say this too. I thought it was a big testament to her, because she comes off the stage and she could have easily come right over to the media table and then left. But you know what she decided to do, folks? Hell with CJ, I'm going to go talk to the vendors. And that's what I thought was cool. Whenever you're ready to go out there amongst the crowd and go see the vendors, go meet the people like Senator Duckworth did, I think that shows you the true meaning of why she was here. And I think that's a huge testament to her character and then the reason coming into the event.
And yes, that is a true testament to her character. Like I said, when she went out there, she was greeted with hugs and I mean, pictures. And when she go back to Washington, and I'm hoping when she's sitting around with her colleagues, she can say, you know what? When I went to Alton, I was loved.
Yep, 100%.
It was straight up love there.
Well, and now throughout the day, this is going on until 6 p.m. tonight. You're going to see this running right around 1:30 when we get back, because we wanted to make sure this was spotless. We don't have internet out here yet, but we're working on it with the city. I was talking to Jarvis about getting internet out here so we can go live. But this goes till 6. What can people expect for the next 4 hours as they're watching this on RiverBender?
Well, we got different organizations still coming. We got a stepper group coming. We got some Ivory Stephanie, who's going to be the main features, who's going to sing from 2:30 to 4:30. So there's still We're not done yet. We're just getting warmed up.
And that's why we came out here early, so that way by the time we're done wrapping up and hitting this live, you getting in your car, grabbing your family, grabbing your family's friends, and you're coming out here and being a part of this. And now going forward, what can folks expect for the next 33 years? Because this event ain't going away.
I'm hoping one day that the city can see this here is one of their jewels.
Yep.
And, myself, the committee is made up of 4 people. And I hope one day the city can say, you know what, it's time that we put some funding on here.
Absolutely. And with that being said, Mr. Barham, before we say goodbye for now, if an individual in the community, a public institution, if they say, you know what, we want to support Juneteenth, can they do that in terms of donations, in terms of financial support too?
I'm open for donations because with more donations, we can get bigger and better.
With that being said, we'll take a quick break, but real quick too, Mr. Barham, I wanted to ask you this. Is going down the pipeline throughout the summer any other events that we can mark on our calendar? Because I know that there's always something to keep our eyes peeled for.
Well, we're looking at doing we're going to be going volunteer for the fireworks, the wine fest, and the last day of the expo.
Absolutely, and I'll be down there seeing you there too. Thank you for letting me be a part of this event today. It means a lot to me to be here. My whole goal when I started the show was just to be a part of the community and tell the story, and you've let me do that today.
Well, I greatly appreciate it. There's plenty of people out there that can tell you the story.
Absolutely.
As you look around, you're like,
shoot.
Wow.
That's all I could say, seriously, except when I saw that alpaca, and he looked pretty mean. I think he could have taken me down.
He could have taken you down.
You know what I think's funny, though? There's a joke on Facebook that's going around that every guy that is my age kind of looks like an alpaca because they got that, that hair that's just kind of shaved
that
on the
mullet,
sides.
Yeah.
We'll take a quick break from Killion Park. The 33rd Annual Juneteenth Celebration of Freedom continues throughout the day until 6. Get in your car, get down here. The shade is wonderful. It ain't hot out here. It's ready for you to enjoy. Our daily show continues after this.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
We're bringing it on home from the Juneteenth Celebration of Freedom, the 33rd annual, and we're wrapping up with a friend of the show. Marilyn, how are we doing today?
Doing good, having a wonderful, wonderful time.
About this, Marilyn, is the fact that so many people are just out here coming together and celebrating just a wonderful day in the community.
That's right, that's right.
And how's everything been at Maryland's Care?
Everything in Maryland's Care has been going super terrific. It's just been going super terrific.
That's wonderful. And now take me through just why you're out here today and some of the fun that you've been having. What are you out here doing, just promoting Maryland's Care?
Well, I'm out here meeting different people. I met Rosie Brown earlier. I've been wanting to meet her. And then I met the president of the NAACP, and I've just been meeting, just coming in contact with the community.
Well, and, being out here today, fill us in on what you provided in Maryland's Care, just in case this is the first time you've gotten the chance to meet Marilyn. She's wonderful, and you guys have been kicking butt and taking names since you came back to town.
Yeah. I mean, this is true. We served over 125 people last month.
Last month?
Yes, last month. And we're still keeping our haircuts at $14.99. $14.99. That's what we charge for haircuts.
Now you're seeing my mullet here. What are you thinking about?
Well, you always look good.
Oh, don't do that to me. I got a lot of city miles.
You always look good.
And Marilyn, going forward, how long are you going to be planning to be out here today?
I'm going to stay out until it's over, which is about 5 o'clock.
Wonderful. And that means when we're doing this, this is a tape delay. So when I get back and we're running this live here about 1:30, you can come down and see Marilyn and be a part of In Maryland's Care. So many people have made that decision, and they haven't looked back with the care and style that they're receiving over at your place.
Well, I appreciate that.
And where are you located on Delmar, so that way we can walk in and say hi?
We're at 235 East Delmar Road, Alton, Illinois, 62002. The phone number is 314-437-3359.
And let me, do it again.
You're right. 314-437-3359 is the phone number to In Maryland's Care Beauty and Barber Salon. We appreciate you, and we look forward to servicing you.
And now let me ask you, is this your first Alton Juneteenth event?
It is.
What are your thoughts?
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Marilyn will be back. And, well, I'll see you on Monday. I want to thank all of you for being a part of this broadcast today. You have another couple of hours to be down here. I'll see you on Monday. Enjoy Juneteenth. Enjoy Father's Day tomorrow. Until then, just try your best to stay out of jail.